Real Madrid 3, Barcelona 2, and that is La Liga wrapped up right there. Madrid are sitting 11 points clear at the top of the table. They might as well just hand us the trophy now. Let us focus on the Champions League because we're on for a treble. We won the Spanish Super Cup. The league is all but wrapped up. And then 15 is coming this season. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to celebrate. And I can't believe that Barca fans actually thought that they would turn up to the Bernabeu and scumbag their way to get any kind of points versus us. Because they did nothing today. And the fact that it took us a 91st minute winner lets you know that we didn't play that well. Because we should have beat Barca today by at least 2 goals. We were so wasteful. I do not think that we played well at all. We had chance after chance after chance. Vinny should have had a hat trick. And his decision making today in the final third was very questionable. Because when he should have shot it, he passed. When he should have passed it, he shot it. But he scored his pen, got his assist as well, so he did his job. Lucas Vazquez, oh my days. He absolutely cooked today. João Cancelo is awful at defending. It's all good when you're going forward, but you need a left back that can actually sit there and defend, which he cannot do. Vazquez was cooking him for 90 minutes, and if it wasn't for Cancelo, Barca might have gotten something from this game because it's his fault that Vazquez was fouled in the box by Kubarsi. It's his fault that Vazquez was unmarked when he scored our second goal off of that cross from Vinny. I see why Pep does not want him. I see why Bayern Munich did not make his loan permanent. Because this guy can't defend to save his life. I think I would cook him in a 1v1 situation. Oh my days. The only time Barca looked threatening today was on corners. I don't know what's going on with our defending on set pieces, but it is awful. We might have to look for a new set piece coach because whatever we're doing in training does not translate to games. Every single watch along that I do and I see a team with a set piece, I get nervous. Because some way, somehow, I feel like that's how we concede a good amount of goals. But aside from the set pieces, Barca did nothing. They didn't look threatening going forward. The only player that impressed me for them was Lamine Yamal. I'll give him credit. He had Camavinga on strings today. He was cooking. And by halftime, I was saying that it's time to take Camavinga off because he was already on a yellow. Lamine Yamal was beating him in 1v1s, and he's just way quicker than him. And I was like, yo, I do not need Camavinga getting sent off, and now we're sitting here playing with 10 men. So, Lamine Yamal today had a very good game, and he's the reason why Barca scored their second. He shot it, Lunin hit the ball out, it falls to Fermin Lopez, Barca get their second goal. They also scored their first from a corner. But aside from those two things, that nothing, like literally. So, I don't know what Barca are going to do. I'm pretty sure that Xavi is still going to leave at the end of the season. I'm going to be interested to see what they do with their next manager, who they decide to appoint. But it doesn't really matter. We are clear of them. I thought Lunin today didn't have his best game. You came up big for us over the week versus Man City. That was fantastic. But today, you almost cost us. That first goal that you conceded, what are you doing? What are you doing? For that second goal, Lamine Yamal shoots it. You knock the ball out. But how are you going to play it right to Fermin Lopez when you deflect the ball? You got to punch it sideways or something. But we won today, and you have been big for us this season. So it's okay. Mistakes do happen. But not your best game. I thought Jude got the winner. I mean, what more can you say about this kid? Arguably the best signing in the top 5 leagues from last summer. What a player. People have been trying to shit on him lately for his performances because he's not bagging goals. But that's not the kind of player that Jude is. He is a box-to-box number 8. We did not buy him thinking that he would be the guy to lead us in scoring. No. But he's done a great job of it this season because we don't have a striker. So Carlo has played him as a number 10/false 9, and he's right down the middle scoring goals in the box. So he's done a good job this season. But just because his goals have dried up a bit does not mean that he's not putting in good performances. He was all over today. Even before that goal, I thought that he had a good game. He was picking up the ball from deep. He was receiving the ball in the final third. He was everywhere. He was carrying the ball, linking play. Jude is a very good player. But I think next season, after we get a striker in, whether it's Endrick and somebody else or just Endrick, I think the goals are going to dry up for Jude a bit. Because now the system is going to change. And what sucks for him is that everybody's going to say, yeah, Jude was a one-season wonder. Because they expect him to be bagging 20 goals a season. Since when has Jude ever been that kind of player? At Dortmund, he was an 8. Sometimes he even played as a 6. Now, all of a sudden, everybody's only rating him if he's scoring goals? No, he's a workhorse. He's all over the field. It's nice that he's added goals to his game, but that's not why we bought him. So, look, big game today. Happy to pick up the 3 points. I thought that the performance could have been a lot better. But it is what it is, man. La Liga is all but wrapped up. 11 points clear at the table. I do not see us bottling that lead. And yeah, Barca are in the mud. You guys have nothing left to play for this season. You're knocked out of the Champions League, and you cannot win the league. So enjoy the next 6 games of just doing nothing. Maybe you guys might find some more academy players to integrate into your first team. And by the way, Kubarsi, I said it in my watch along. We need to attack this kid. 17 years old, starting at the Bernabeu, I knew he was going to be nervous. And I actually don't think he played that bad. But that mistake to foul Vasquez in the box to set up Vinny's goal for the penalty, that was bad right there. Even though I do blame Cancelo more than Kubarsi, but he didn't look all that good today. Very average performance from him. Again, for Barcelona, Lamine Yamal was the only player that I was impressed by. I also think they subbed on, Ferran Torres and João Felix? They did nothing as well. Like, no, literally, if you look back at that game, can somebody tell me what Barcelona actually did in attack, in open play, aside from that one Lamine shot that set up the Furman goal? Like, they were shocking. No creativity in that Barcelona midfield. Frankie de Jong goes off injured. Pedri was non-existent. Christensen and Gundo, non-existent. Like, what the hell's happened to Ilkay Gundogan? Was one of the best players at Man City last season. Has come to Barcelona and has become average. Is it that system? I have no idea. He should have stayed his ass in Manchester. And my only 2 complaints for the game with Carlo is, why did you not sub on Arda Güler? I don't understand what this kid has to do for him to get some minutes here. When's the last time we've seen him play? It's like Carlo does not rate him.